Hey everybody, Fletch from All Things Overlanding here. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about a really cool new product that 3V Gear just came out with. If you haven't heard that name before, I've heard of them. I actually run, and it's sitting over there, I actually run their backpack. I have a 3-day pack. It's really, really nice. I've had it for about 4 years. It's held up really well. The zippers are great. The materials are great. The quality of it has been fantastic. So I actually recently heard that they came out with a new knife, so I picked one up. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that, kind of unbox it for you, show you a little bit as far as like the features of it go. So if you want to hear more about that, stay tuned. All right, guys, as I mentioned, today we're going to be talking about the 3V Gear React knife. This thing is really cool. It is made to be an EDC type knife, like an everyday carry type knife. It's small in size, so it's not going to be something that, is going to take up a ton of room in your pocket, so it's nice. It's not going to dig into your hip when you're sitting around. And again, I had to get this just because I know 3V already because of my backpack. So I was like, you know what? If they make a knife, you guys know me. I'm a knife guy. I had to check it out. So again, I'm going to unbox this thing. I'm going to take it out. It does come with a sticker. I'm also a sticker guy, so that's pretty cool. So that is going to go on the truck. Pretty excited about that. But yeah, let's take this thing apart. Let's see what this looks like. So first things first, right? Again, my background is kind of marketing, that sort of stuff. So I love the look of it. Like I'm a black gear guy. Like my backpack is here. Let me grab my backpack for you. Since I keep talking about it, this is my 3V backpack right here. Again, this thing's like 4 years old. It's been beat up, but I mean, like, it's just got a good, comfortable back. I hiked about 23 miles in this thing, which it's not exactly a hiking backpack. It's a little heavier on the heavy duty side, but it's got Molly all over it. It's just a super great piece of gear. So this is kind of like my go-to when I'm packing everything up to go on a trip. So again, that's why I kind of got this knife. So let's open this thing up. The thing that's kind of cool I noticed as I was trying to figure this out so I didn't look like an idiot when I was opening it up, it has like a magnetic closing side on it, which is, they didn't have to do that, right? It could have just torn open the box. But so then it just opens up, and then you've got your knife right inside. And look at this thing. It's a great size. So like, you guys have seen, most of my knives are bigger. I like big knives, and I cannot lie. But this thing is just super small, which I like. Oh, I like that. It may be assisted open. I didn't know that it was assisted open. It says easy flipper action. Okay, maybe it's not. But if you just give it a little flick, it opens right up and locks. Dimensions on this thing, I will throw them up on the screen. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I will throw them up on the screen right here so that you know how big this thing is. All right, so what I'm comparing this to is my current everyday carry, which is my Kershaw Shuffle. I like that knife. It's really small. So compared to this, it's significantly shorter, I would say. It's probably about, maybe that long total, but it's really thick too. So I do have some issues where it kind of digs into my hip a little bit just because it's so wide. It kind of takes up that whole knife pocket on your jeans. This thing is a little bit narrow, which I really like. It does seem to be very, very sharp. I just about cut myself a second ago just messing around with it. So it's just really small. It's very, very light. I don't know if you can see the body there is kind of hollow. It's extremely light, but I like this grip on it because it's super textured, so it just feels great in the hand. That is another cool thing about this knife is you can get multiple grip styles on it. You can get multiple colors. You can get multiple blade styles. So I kind of like that. I feel like that's sort of the future, right? Is customizability. They even do like custom prints and stuff on the blade. Now I'm a plain like all black. That's what I want. But you can get different like patriotic type slogans and all kinds of stuff on it. Custom things on the blade, which is just kind of neat. But so closed length, about like that. Here's my hand again. I'll put the dimensions up here on the screen, the closed length. But overall, just initial impressions, really light, really small. So for an everyday carry knife, definitely think this would be a great option. Super sharp. So, whatever you need it for, opening boxes, cutting up food, whatever. If you're at the campsite and you need to do something with it, you've got that. But the quality of it just seems to be really high. It feels really stout in my hand for such a light, small knife, which I like. But so yeah, first impressions are really good. I like this thing. And again, one of the coolest things for me is just the customizability. So definitely, I will put a link down in the description below. Go check them out, see what you think over there. Again, there's just a ton of different options for blade style and all that stuff. So if you see one you kind of like, click into it and then go look, because again, you can pick different handles, different blades, all kinds of cool stuff. So, overall, really, really excited about this knife. It has a really reasonable price point too. It's about $60, so it's right in line with most knives of this style. So that was it. That was the initial impressions. That was kind of the first thoughts on the knife. I hope that was helpful for you. But again, if you have any questions or anything like that, just post up in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you've got. And yeah, click through that link below if you want to go check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching, and if you're not already, make sure to click that subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when new videos drop. I do several videos a week, so tons of gear reviews, tons of unboxings, tons of trip reports, overlanding, trips, things like that. Xterra content, do-it-yourself modifications for vehicles. So if you're into any of that stuff, definitely click that subscribe button. Also in the description below are links to Facebook, Instagram, and podcast. I do a podcast every week as well. So yeah, if you're into any of that stuff, I'd love to have you come and hang out and join the conversation. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.